Hi, I'm Hillary Walsh. I'm an immigration lawyer in Phoenix, Arizona. My immigration firm is New Frontier Immigration Law, and we help families with immigration issues all across the United States and sometimes all across the world. Today I want to talk to you about grandparents. This is going to be hard for me, but here we go. So I found out about 10 days ago that my last living grandmother has terminal cancer. And it is in an area of her body where it's inoperable and it has kind of permeated, and it's terminal. Okay, so here in a few days I'm going to be going back to her home, and I'm going to take my kids and we're going to gather around her, and I'm going to be with her, and this will probably be the last time that I see her. She's elderly and just really hasn't been well for a long time. The reason I want to talk to you about this is because I know you will be with your families. I hope that you will be, at least, with your families and gathered round, I hope with your grandparents, if they're still with us, and you will have an opportunity to really love on them. Today, a grandpa who I met with in Florence Correctional Facility, a prison that houses immigrant detainees, folks who have immigration issues and who are picked up, are housed in this prison in Florence, Arizona, which is about an hour from Phoenix. I met with him, and he's a grandpa. Every time I talk to his wife, I can hear her caring for her very, very young granddaughter, who demands a lot of attention, just like any young child does. I met with this grandpa, and he's from Mexico, and he's been here his whole life. His whole family is here. His parents are here. And he's diabetic, and he is wasting away, and he is a grandpa, and he's an elderly grandpa. His skin is thin and wrinkly, and you can kind of see through. You know what I'm talking about when you imagine your grandpa's hands. But this man will be deported probably on Saturday because there are no legal options, no remedies available to keep him in the country that he considers to be his home and his own, where he has worked for his whole life and paid taxes and built a life and a legacy. He will be removed from here and precluded from ever returning, potentially, and he can only seek to try to re-enter lawfully in 10 years. So I guess as we see, immigration is probably going to come up around your dinner table because it's a really hot topic right now with DACA being under review at the U.S. Supreme Court. So what I would ask for you to do is to look at your grandparents and to look at your mom and your dad and your siblings, and to think what it would be like if they were in an immigration detention center instead of with you, or what if they were deported, alone, had no home, and had no access to the medical care that is life-saving for them, simply because of papers. So we have so much to be grateful for. And if you have an immigration issue, like if your family or a family member has a problem, please don't wait until they're detained or deported. Please come see us before it gets to that, because we care and we will do everything in our power to do something about it. Our phone number is 623-742-5400. I'll post it in the comments. Please be grateful. We are grateful for families. We're grateful for you. And I hope that you have a wonderful, thankful month of November.